Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Is It Daddy podcast. Today is our Valentine's Day special edition episode. So, be ready to hear all sorts of breakfast stories. If you're Nigerian breakfast, I mean heartbreak stories about relationships. We're going to talk about the pressures that come with Valentine's Day. So, just sit back, grab your popcorn, and enjoy. I do have a guest with me. He's going to introduce himself. So, over to you.
Hello, guys. My name is Prince Uchechukwu Franklin Koriocha, the Obuagu one of Ibonini. I'm here to chat. I'm here to talk. I have a lot to say. Can we begin?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. All right. Prince Obonini, what did you say?
Chulo, I said Prince Uchechu.
Okay, so Prince Uchechukwu, I also call him Showboy. I guess let's start with, have you ever faced any pressures as it relates to Valentine's Day approaching? Maybe, I guess in this type of scenario, let's say you're single, like do you feel the need to quickly go get a girl so you're just not alone on the day? Or you just like Valentine's Day ain't shit?
Pressure?
Sorry, I cursed. Well,
Pressure? What pressure? I don't think I've ever felt.
you're too fresh. You're too much of a show boy that you don't feel pressure because it's just babes there.
It's not like I'm too much of a show boy.
Okay.
It's not like, I have beeves like that or anything. But I'm just saying I never really fancied the whole idea of like Valentine's Day growing up. It was just like any other holiday. Like my dad would just buy ice cream or whatever, and just give to us. Like,
Oh.
and I know that. Oh, maybe. But getting to relationships in a dating world, and I always felt like I had to do something for my, for my girlfriend. I always feel like Valentine's Day is not even about the guys; it's about the babes. So if I'm not in a relationship, I don't see the need to be like, pressured or anything. It's not really that deep to me. But in a relationship, comes with a different kind of pressure. Because the girl wants to see what you do for her in comparison to like what other people's boyfriend did for their girlfriends.
Okay. I'll say like that's true, but that's false at the same time.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's for
I
everybody.
think it depends on some girls, but I also think that it's not that girls are trying to intentionally compare. I think it's just I guess pressures of social media, because you go online, everybody's posting flower, letter, teddy bear. Some people are out here getting Benz, getting Rolls
Benz.
Royce,
Wow.
all of these exotic, not exotic, but premium. Like, they're really being taken care of. Some people are like, they pay your ticket, they fly you out, all of these type of things. So I think that's where the pressure. It's not like girls are intentionally trying to compare. I think it's just social media would just,
So, like from in my own experience, right? I've had like great Valentine's Day experiences or whatever, like with like, my exes. Shout out to my exes, sure. But so I
which is
did.
exes. Make sure you're subscribed.
Nah, calm. So like I have an experience, right? This said I was dating somebody, or before we started dating or whatever. So you have to, you get to know people, you talk, like
Yeah.
So her whole idea was like, she doesn't even like flowers. She doesn't like the idea of it or whatever. She doesn't know why people like, get it, or people go crazy for flowers. I'm like, all right, cool, calm. Like that's different from what I'm used to, because like the people I've been dating before, they love flowers for some reason.
Okay.
But this is where it got weird, because our first Valentine's Day together, right? I didn't get her flowers, right? I didn't get her
Okay.
flowers. I got her like a infinity flower, like it's in a globe, some kind of like, those infinity flowers that you just purchase from Amazon and stuff. Yeah. So I got her that, and there's a dinner and other stuff, reservation and other stuff or whatever. So I got it planned, right?
Okay.
So she didn't like it.
Wait, she didn't like the denied reservations, no
No,
wonder.
she didn't like the fact that I didn't bring flowers for
Flowers.
her because like she's looking at social media, everybody coming like with flowers.
But okay, I think that, let me be in your ex-girlfriend's defense, right? Because this might have been the things that were like going through her mind. It's like maybe she doesn't expect flowers any other day of the year because maybe she's just not, like, she'd prefer you buy her something else and not spend as much money on flowers. But because it's Valentine's Day, like there's literally flowers everywhere, it's almost a giving to bring like a rose or flowers of any kind. You can even pick it in a garden. So I guess how maybe she just didn't explain herself well. But I think on Valentine's Day she'd have expected like, okay, flowers. It's the same way, even if a girl's not a flower like type of girl, but you know, like during prom, like when the guy comes to your house to take you to, I guess, the dance, he brings I don't know what's called, but they put it on their hand. It's like a flower. I don't know what it's called, but it's a given to bring it. I think it's called a corsage. If you don't bring it, you look like it's rules to the game. You just
Yeah.
need to know. So
Yeah,
maybe that's where she was coming from.
So-
Like ordinary flowers.
I get that part, right?
Okay.
Right? But conversation has been had already. So like you don't even need Valentine's Day to get your girl flowers. You know,
Valid.
you don't need Valentine's Day. You don't need it to be that occasion to get flowers. You can get your girl flowers randomly just because you feel like it. You know, like, you know, you can get her graduation. There's flowers for everything. Like, you know, there are things that you need flowers for and other stuff. But we had that conversation, and she's not a flower person or whatever. She rather, you know,
Does she have allergies?
not really, no.
Okay.
But
She's just not a flower.
what she said is that, to her defense, you know, to that, you know, situation was, oh, she's growing to like them. Before she didn't like them, but now she does. You know, I'm thinking, okay, you know, that was the first Valentine's Day. You know, I was like, okay, she guy, don't fuck up. Understand? I don't mess up.
So did you get her flowers like the next day?
No, I didn't. Mess up is already mess up. You understand? That's the
Yeah,
day.
but you can't just get the flowers. I would just
You
get
know
the
what?
flowers.
Next day is the 15th. You know what the 15th is for now?
Next.
Not for Nax, no. You're supposed to know this stuff. You know, that's where, you know.
I don't know why I said that
that's
out
what
loud.
people say.
Don't
Like,
judge me,
if
people.
if your boyfriend celebrate with you on the 15th.
Oh,
you
he
know,
has a girlfriend.
Now you are decided. You understand? You
Ah,
understand? So,
yeah.
you
I
know.
mean, you were there with her on the 14th. She
Yeah, but
wanted
she wouldn't want to
flowers. You could
post-
just have left the house early on, get her flowers. It's not necessarily for her to post. It's just like, babe, I heard you and I understand where you're coming from. And just get her surprise flowers. Or
Nah.
maybe like later that week,
It's for her to
order
post.
flowers to her house.
It's for her to post. Because those flowers will die. Like, they don't take care of it or whatever. It's for her to post. But, again, like, I'm not saying that, oh, don't get your girls flowers or whatever. Like, girls are different. Like, you know, that's one thing I also learned too. Like, you know, I mean, I've not really dated or have, like, 1 million girlfriends or whatever. But babes are different. Just because your babe or your girlfriend like likes this stuff in this relationship doesn't mean that your other girlfriend's gonna like the same things or whatever.
Yeah.
There's no, like, you know, blueprint for babes. Okay, do this, and you know, that's the, you know, like, you know, like. But the problem is about this Valentine's Day thing is, like, you know, guys don't. I'm not saying guys, but I want to speak for every guy or whatever. You know, I want to be taken care of.
Right.
I want to be. I want to relax. I mean,
I want to be soft boy.
I want to live soft life. I want my baby to be soft to me. Everything's stew. You understand?
Hey,
I just want
okay.
to spread. You know, my baby just treats me good or whatever. You understand? Like, if I'm going to provide.
Oh, you guys were using a lot of Nigerian slangs. Essentially, what he's saying is he just wants to live a comfortable, luxurious lifestyle. He wants his babe to be there helping him out. Also, you guys just check Urban Dictionary.
I just want, like, guys say this a lot. Peace of mind. You understand?
Yes.
So I feel like you get peace of mind if you treat your girl nice. You know, that's something I learned over the years with, like, you know, dating and other stuff. So I think Valentine's Day, like I said, in my own opinion, is for the babes. You know, a babe is looking forward to Valentine's Day. Like, I'm trying to see what I'm gonna get for Valentine's Day. I'm gonna try to see what he's gonna do for me, how he's gonna surprise me or whatever. Like, more in a more traditional sense, because guys are supposed to, like, I mean, traditionally, guys are supposed to be the ones to, like, do all these things, the planning and other stuff or whatever. I'm trying to see what he's gonna do. For guys, I'm trying to make her happy. For girls, I want him to.
So I guess that makes more sense why you said you don't feel pressure, like, to get a girl close to Valentine's.
Yeah, I don't
like,
feel.
For you, what's the point? Because you have to do planning, all of these things. Yeah. But then for girls, it's like,
okay, so I'm not saying that, like, I don't like doing the planning when I have a girlfriend. Because if I have a girlfriend, you know, when I have a girlfriend or whatever, like, Valentine's Day is special to me because I feel like that's the day she's like, oh, she's looking forward to, like, what's it you're gonna do for me? Like, you know, I'm kind of excited to, like, do those things. You know, it's not like, because it's not like, oh, if I'm not in a relationship or whatever, I'm trying to get a babe so I can do those things for her. No, like, I'm trying to make my girl happy. You know, on that day, it's a special day or whatever. I don't want to, you know, they want to have a sense of belonging or whatever. Like, oh, all these girls are out here getting flowers, they're doing this, they're going on trips. You know, I want to do that too. You don't want your girl to feel left out. So, like, I try to make that, like, very important.
Okay. So what are some of the things that you've done apart from this your sad story of?
Oh, that was one.
Wait, so how did you resolve? So did you break up or?
No, we didn't break up. But this was, like, even after I dated, like, a couple people, before that. And the Valentine's Day before that was actually great. There was actually one, this was back in college, you know, like, in college, like, you know, you don't really have ballet, I don't have money like that, you know, you have to do what you can do.
Yeah.
You know, so it was like, I think my sophomore year or my junior year, I think, or my sophomore year. I used to work part-time. So around that Valentine's Day or whatever, but my dad didn't know I had a job. So, like, I just called my dad, like, oh, he used to send me money. Shout out to my dad, by the way.
Shout out to Uche's dad.
My dad used to send me money.
Have I met your dad? I've not met your
dad. You haven't met my dad, no. So my dad used to send me money, like, you know, every couple weeks or so. Like, you know, just for, like, you know, pocket money and other stuff. But allowance and yeah. So basically, around Valentine's Day, I'm like, Dad, my allowance is running out too. Like, I need some money. You're just like, okay, I'll send you money. You know, he sent me some money. I'm like, okay, I'm good. I'll have the one that I have. And, like, you know what? Let me go to a store that I know that will have all this stuff. Then I was still a newbie now. That was my first Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day with a girlfriend. I was, like, I think my sophomore year. So we go into, like, that day we were home, like, we were in her dorm. Like, we were just chilling, watching Nigerian movies and other stuff. So we got into a little argument. You know, I think I kind of, like, got into. I don't really get into, like, I thought I was coming, so I left, right? You know.
Wait, you went to her dorm?
I was at her dorm, like, we're chilling, because, like, she's usually at my place or I'm at her place. So I was at her dorm, her apartment on campus. So I went out. So I went to the store to go buy, like, the human-sized teddy bear, you know. I got, like, chocolates, I got flowers.
Oh, you got the
yeah.
Okay,
so
continue.
You know, she was in the room, so I got into the apartment because I got the key. So I just, like, you know, laid him down in the living room and other stuff, and I went to the room. So I wanted to have her come outside and see it. So I didn't know how to do it, so I got into an argument with her, like, on purpose. Like, and she was like, Uche, what are you talking about? Like, and she followed me outside, and then she just walked into the living room and she saw it. She was like, just that, like, you know, the look on her face, like, just got me so happy. So, like, that was my first, like,
well, I'm very sure you ended up giving this girl breakfast in the end.
First off, I don't know why people always say,
do I know this girl?
What if she gave me breakfast? What if she gave me breakfast?
No, I think it was you.
Anyway, so she enjoyed
you guys, that. Uche is making him look like one. I know I called him lover boy, but Uche.
I'm not a dark guy.
He's also,
guys,
he can be a dark guy.
For people that really know who I am.
Be warned. Wait,
I'm not really a dark guy.
I'm just kidding.
Anywho.
Yeah, you're not really a dark guy, but you can be a dark guy.
See these babes. But what I'm trying to say is that, like, that feeling was good to me. Even though, like, I don't really care about that day, but, like, just seeing her happy was, like, great. That was a great feeling. So, you know, the next one, you know.
But wait, before I go to the next one, I think sometimes I read this online. I didn't read it. It came up in my feed. It was saying, it basically was insinuating that guys actually derive some form of joy when they piss off their girlfriend.
No, no, joy. Like,
Or like maybe like you know how basically you intentionally created that argument. Except they are toxic guys,
No.
but they said guys secretly like it just to just look for trouble, just for fun.
no, like there was a okay, there was a reason I did that. I'm not just creating an argument just to create arguments. I created the argument so she can follow me outside and see what I've done for her.
So you're basically saying that
Yeah.
guys don't derive no form of joy from
Yeah, because
annoying
I
their
tried to
mates.
get her to come with me outside, but she's like, I'm too tired. No, 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 no. Like, and I had to like do something, like create something, like, create this scene. You understand? And then she came outside with him and she saw that, and I was happy. And the Valentine's Day after that was okay, and all that, until then I met this person, and then like that first Valentine's Day it wasn't like it was bad, it wasn't like it was bad because like we went on a trip. We went on a trip. It was not all bad. Just that fact I didn't give her flowers, like I wanted flowers with Che. Like to get me flowers. But I gave her
Is that
flowers.
how she said it?
Yeah.
Oh, she's nice. She didn't even. You made it seem like she gave attitude.
No,
for
no,
that
that's how she
flowers.
said it, but like she was like, there's a build up to it now. She's like,
Okay.
like the flowers, da 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 da. It's not like, oh, it was a whole thing or whatever.
like,
I
"You
just
get
felt
the flowers."
disappointed because like I'm used to like looking at the girl's face and like she's like, oh my god, like
Oh, very excited.
but she was not really excited for the flowers. Like the I got a flower, but like I didn't get like
The big ones.
yeah. So
The
I just
big
got
bouquet.
like infinite they call it infinity flower or something. Yeah, the
Which
lifetime
one? Is
ones.
it the one in the, like, it's like in a
It's-
tube?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Oh, I know it. Okay.
So basically, like that was just the thing. She want actual flowers. I was like, okay.
But that's still cute.
I mean, babes. You guys. You guys are.
So the what he's talking about, if you guys watch Beauty and the Beast, you know how in the room there was like this rose that was like lit up like in like a tube. That's basically what he's calling infinity flowers. So like they sell some on Amazon.
I think that's what it's called. I think that's what it's called. Infinity flowers. I don't know.
I know that was
But-
cool, but they get the gist.
Anywho, so yeah, that was just it. But then the Valentine's Day after that, it was good because like the thing is, her birthday was actually like it's actually like 2 weeks after Valentine's Day, or like and it was in February, so you have to like think about the birthday and think about Valentine's Day. If you're going on a trip, you have to kind of like probe our mind, like what you like rather do. You rather go on a trip on Valentine's Day or your birthday, and those.
Why don't you take her out for both?
But well, our billings,
Even
Nah,
though,
billings,
Even
Nah,
though-
billings,
even though you gotta treat her how you wanna be, like treat her nice so she doesn't go to another man.
First off, like
Okay, I'm just pulling your leg.
first,
I feel like,
yeah, I'm trying to say something, whatever. Like, I feel like there are like stages where like you do those type of things or whatever. Because like Valentine's Day, like trips are expensive. You want to fly out for Valentine's Day. You want to also fly out for her
yeah,
birthday,
because I
whatever.
also think that airlines would even increase the prices more.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
I know even flowers
Those
are the prices
peak
are like
times.
times 10.
Those are peak flights. Like any babe, any of the girls that are born in February, whatever. You guys are just expensive babes, naturally expensive babes, because like they're just like, that's like where everything's more expensive. Like flights are more expensive. Like chocolates are expensive.
Yeah.
But again, the chocolate thing. I know some people that don't like chocolate or whatever, but they just need it to be there for the aesthetics. Like, you have to have chocolate and flowers. Let me just give guys advice.
Okay.
So
Advice,
guys, I know some guys be hearing this guy like, this guy, what is he talking about? This is fool. What is he trying to say? Like, what is this guy trying to say? The guy is forming up, I know everything. If you're that guy, let me just tell you, if you're that guy, listen to
and
me.
the glasses is
No,
okay.
true. There's some guys out there just like this guy, Yanni. If you're that guy, just listen to me. Olodo, you're here. Probably like one fool. Like, Valentine's Day is not really about you. It's not really about you. It's about her. And I'm saying that because, like, some guys, like, they would do things for a babe just because they expect the babe to do the company with the same energy or whatever. I feel like if you're doing things for somebody or whatever, for your significant other, like for your partner, you have to do it without like expecting anything. You know, in general, or birthday or Valentine's Day, whatever. For Valentine's Day, this is what I want to tell you guys. Like, just follow this thing, these tips I want to give you guys, right?
Yeah, drop the tips.
You know, first off, right, start planning Valentine's Day in like August. You know, start planning Valentine's Day. Yes, the previous year.
It's Shusha, and know where you want to buy your flowers from, because maybe in January. But I don't know how you can.
Let me go to the thing, right? Start planning from like August. You know, start saving up money, like what you want to do, whatever. Because you know Christmas is there, and it's just 7 weeks apart. Christmas and Valentine's is 7 weeks apart.
So you feel like you have to buy Christmas.
Exactly.
You also have to buy Valentine's.
And also, if you're Nigerian or African, you're trying to like, you know, go on the dirty December. You know, that's billings too now. You understand? That's billings. So like you start planning from August, like you know, try to know what she likes, where she wants to go to, and other stuff. But if you want to do it really like low key stuff and like, you know, do something local or like something around that's not too far, you know, like what you do is just like start looking at places. Like, for example, the Pocono is actually very important. Pocono is like one of my all-time faves. You know, just get like a cabin in the woods that has a view, you understand, like, you know, or like a nice hotel, you know, with a nice view. You know, babes like nonsense like that. So they like this kind of rubbish.
I don't think guys like nice views too.
Like, I'm just saying like, you know, I'm just saying like what needs to be done. Just get the place like that, whatever, like, you know, get it like all like decorated with like rose petals and all the stuff, like, you know, get chocolate because babes want to see chocolate or whatever, like, you know, get her flowers. I'm going to stress on this. Get her flowers.
If she has, you know, I know a lady who has allergies and,
you know, yeah, it depends. It depends. Like, it depends on it. You can get her fake flowers. You know.
Oh, true.
So you can just get her that for the aesthetics. You know, send her a car, like Uber. Actually, tell the Uber to do like a stop, right? Like set the Uber to do a stop to you, right? Give the Uber guy flowers, right? Give him a note.
Hey.
You know?
Guys, are you really taking these notes?
Give him a note, right? Guys, some guys just there, just Formula these guys, Formula One.
What?
One love guru like that.
So that all the girls
listen to me. You guys, that's how I believe you. But yeah, just give the guy a note or whatever. Let the guy give the guy one simple instruction. Not some Uber driver, but I think one before before they come and see you. You don't know what it is.
True.
Just write what you want to write on the note or whatever. You know, can write something like, you know, don't do too much. Just like, Happy Valentine's Day, my love. Just do something, like just write something, whatever I want to write. I don't know, I can't think of what to write. Just write whatever. Give the Uber driver the thing out and the flowers. Call your babe, tell her like, you know, I'm sending you a car, coming to pick you up or whatever. At this point, your babe doesn't know like where you guys are, where she's going to. She knows she's coming to see you. You guys,
like I said earlier, this boy is dangerous.
But she's not dangerous. Like the Uber driver will go to her, right? Before the Uber driver, just tell him to be playing on this Sam Smith, Adele. Just playing on his playlist or whatever. You know,
the thought. I actually like the thought. I feel like girls would like this.
Yeah, if possible, just like,
these are good notes.
Just create a Valentine's Day like playlist on your phone. Share with you by the way. Just say, guy, I beg. Just play it on your car. Don't tip the guy like maybe $20 or $30.
It will do
so you do it for you. Exactly. Just give him cash, you know. And then like when the guy goes to pick up or whatever, like, you know, just hand him the flower. This is for you. She's like, oh, at this point, the music's already playing. The song's already playing on the thing. At this point, she's tripping. This guy. This point, though, you have not done anything yet. This is just the beginning. Don't be feeling like, oh, you have won it.
You know what? I actually think maybe we should drop this episode 2 days before Valentine's Day so they can revamp whatever it is that they are planning.
Let me just tell you, right? So, you know, she got to get the flowers. She get in the car. She listens to the music. Just don't let the drive be too long. You understand? Like, you just get there. She just come to the hotel or whatever. You come downstairs with her, like, you know, you hug her, give her a kiss. Don't be smooching and don't be doing all those things. You know, don't want to. That was for later. You understand? Just give her a little kiss or whatever. Be a bad guy. Don't act too excited. Just smile. You know, just give her that subtle smile, like, hey babe, like, Happy Valentine's Day. She's already tripping. Just hold her hand or whatever. Like, just act like you know what you're doing. Fold out whatever, just press the elevator. Always get the higher floors, like the 9th floor, 11th, 15th floor of the hotel, the
For the
9th
views,
for the
Abby.
views, you understand? For the vibes. She get in the elevator, you get in there with her, go upstairs, you're walking to the door, you're just having a conversation. Don't ask her how was the drive.
So you guys not go and eat.
Hold on now. I'm just saying like, the
my
nice
bad,
stuff.
my bad.
You just go in there, whatever, like, you're just walking, it's like I hope the drive wasn't too bad. Even if the Uber driver was a creep. Like, yeah, it was okay. It's okay. She's smiling at this point, like, it wasn't that bad. Just go inside, just open the door, just walk in. Don't open the door and hold the door like this. You look like one fool if you do that. Just walk in first or whatever. Just leave that. That's coming. She comes in, she sees the rose petals, like she sees the little candles on the floor.
No, so who's gonna do that?
You do yourself now. You have to watch YouTube videos, TikTok. You see other guys that will inspire you.
Have you a TikTok?
And then like she's just there, she's tripping at this point. You put her gift on the side, and now she's excited to open the gift. At this point, don't be looking at her hand like some guys looking at her hand like, what is this bring for me? You understand? She might just bring one small thing for your hotel because she's not really expecting much. But it was that first thing, that like lead that you take. Like you show her like what it's about. You show her how to be a queen and all that stuff.
Because girls do like men that spoil them.
And then like that would, you show her those things or whatever. She's really tripping. You don't even have to. At this point, you don't have to do too much. Now you start smiling. I hope you like it. Like she's just like, oh, let me. Yeah. When she brings out her phone and start recording from the start, you're a bad guy. She wants the world to see it. You understand? You're like, oh my god.
So it means you've won. What about girls who just don't post nothing on social media?
Like some people do record or whatever because they want to see.
I would record for like memories.
Yeah. So when she just start recording stuff that that you tried, you didn't do rubbish. But hold on, when she now open her gifts, start seeing things that you get her. Start seeing things that you get her, whatever. Like she start like smiling. You can see it in her face or whatever. Then you start feeling the joy of like, I did well this time. You understand? I didn't mess up. I didn't really like. You understand? Like, and then that will bring joy to you. Even like I had that experience before, like where I like did all those things and like she walked in. I actually got what's it called? I actually got almost a life-size portrait painted for the girl I was dating at that time. Shout out to Jade Arts.
But
she helped me out.
Some of us might be wondering, Sha. Wait, so have you finished giving them your notes?
Yeah. Just like it's just I'm done with the notes. Whatever I
done
want
with
to
the
do with
notes.
teacher.
Okay.
I know some guys they were just forming up. This chick guy is forming up one say love gorilla.
So before I ask you the question that I have in mind, I will hold that question. I wanted to touch on something that you said. You were saying Valentine's is only for the girls. I'll say it depends, right? The thing is, there's more pressure for the guys to like really like go all in than there is pressure for the girls. But we girls, we do treat our men right. The girls I know, I can't speak for all girls, but I think girls still try. Because in terms of, all this whole dating thing, Valentine's Day, I agree, it's more pressure on the guys than it is for the girls. But, girls still do nice things. But
Sure.
a good point you have is, fellow men, don't be disappointed if the amount of effort you put in does not equal the amount of effort that your girlfriend put in, because you just be sad.
So, like I'm not trying to say that girls don't put in effort, because my exes, they put in effort. There's actually a time, a couple occasions actually, that I thought like what I got for her is like guy, I've done it. You understand?
And she beats you. Boom,
and
boom,
like one of my exes, like she loves things like that. She loves like celebrations or whatever. Like, and she got me like some Arsenal products. I'm Arsenal fan, by the way, of Gunners.
Is she the one that bought you that Arsenal apron?
The Arsenal apron.
That was a gift.
I think she's the one that got me that. Yeah, I got Arsenal gift from like a lot of people, different people, whatever. But yeah, like she got me like MCM wallet. She got me like nice stuff, nice.
When Uche got that wallet, we didn't hear.
Like
He showed us. It was so proud.
Yeah.
that his girlfriend or ex at the time did well. Was like,
Like,
see my wallet.
She
I
didn't.
say your wallet.
She
is
didn't.
nice.
Wait. She didn't only get me that. She got me a lot of stuff. She got me like expensive perfumes. I'm a perfume guy, by the way. You understand? She got me expensive perfumes. She got me like, just like this girl actually like she actually went all out. Like I did. Shout out to my ex Isha. Understand?
But I think people might be thinking about this because I'm also wondering, you've given us notes on how to do the perfect Valentine's spread, right? You've spoken about like, your exes were great, but why are they exes? Why are they not in the present? Because I know you and approaching that. I feel like if you find a babe, seriously, I think that you can. Not everybody wants actually no. I will rephrase my question. I understand not everybody wants to get married, calm. But I'm saying that you've had good girlfriends. Your girlfriends have treated you right, and so have you, based off of, what we've
Allegedly.
spoken about. Alleged. So now it's allegedly. Hey. Okay. But basically, like, why? At least the one who got you all these gifts, why is that person like a ex now and not a, I want to get married to this girl,
Okay, like I don't go into relationships like
Also, you only have to answer if you're comfortable. If you're not
Yeah, I'm
comfortable,
comfortable. It's not really a serious question like that.
Okay.
Like I only go into relationships for like the long term longevity. I don't go into relationship for vibes. You want to have vibes, just have vibes. Like you don't have to deceive a babe and say you want to be up. You want to get into a relationship just so you can just vibe and waste our time.
So how long has what's the duration of your longest relationship?
I'll say 4 years.
What's the duration of your shortest relationship?
I would say 8 months. Yeah.
That was in college.
Yeah, that was actually after college, like just after college. Yeah, like 8 months. But what I'm saying is like
You lost your train of thought.
I actually lost my territory.
Okay, but basically I was asking you about like you said you're in relationships for the long
yeah.
term. Yeah.
So but sometimes Chino Achebe happens. Things fall apart.
You guys read that book, it's a good book.
So like, sometimes like, it's not just about what you've done and what she's done for you or whatever.
Yeah.
It's all about what you do going forward. Sometimes like, I've made mistakes. I know that like, and
What are these mistakes?
I can't really be telling you mistakes I've made. I don't think they are terrible mistakes. Sometimes like, people don't really break up. I know in your mind like you're saying cheating or whatever. I don't think I've not broken up because of cheating. I don't cheat in relationships.
That's good.
And they're calling me that guy, but I don't really cheat in relationships.
No, Uche is not I don't know how to explain it.
But what I'm trying to say is like there are other factors that can lead to a breakup. It doesn't mean that the relationship was bad or it was horrible. Because I don't think any of my
just differences. Because again, like
Yeah.
it could be maybe religious differences, but I mean at the same time also 4 years.
I don't think I've had like terrible girlfriends. I don't think they are like bad. I'm like, I hate this person. I don't think so.
So are you friends with all your exes?
Am I friends with all my exes? I'm cool with my exes.
So what's your take with your friends, with your exes being your friends? Because I have friends who are friends with their exes, but personally, I don't like. You can be friends in terms of like if you see the person, you're not going to box the person. But I don't think you can be friends in terms of like you guys talk like at least twice a week, or like the communication is still like very much frequent.
I just feel like you can just be cordial. Like
yeah, I think cordial in terms of okay, you meet somewhere, you can say hi, boom, that's it. But I don't think that. I don't want to say what my opinions are
in a relationship.
Basically, are you friends with your exes? Yes or no? And would you advise that people, when I say friends with your ex, it's not just cordial, because I think you can be cordial. Like you don't want to be holding. I feel like if you hold grudges, it even affects your mental health. Like you have to move on. Like it hurts, but you have to move on, and you can be like, okay, hi, but not like I'm calling you. What's up? What's going on? Because I think it will then lead to confusion. One person still has feelings. Before you know, situationship. Before you know, maybe you hear they got back together, then they've broken up again. I don't know. I feel like if you're fully done, give that space.
Okay.
That's my take.
What I'm trying to okay, let me put it this way, right? I think being, cool with your exes come with a certain level of maturity. Like you have to understand that like your time don't pass. Your time is gone. She might be looking for something different. You might want her back or want him back, but he might be looking or she might be looking for something different. But you also have to respect that they're looking for something different. And if you can't handle that kind of thing or whatever, then I don't expect you to be friends
I think
with your
a lot
exes.
of people aren't real. Like, at least what I've seen, is that some people aren't fully able to manage it. Like, sometimes they're only even still friends with the person because they hope to, maybe he'll change his mind, maybe she'll change her mind, and sometimes that's not always the case. So I honestly feel like it's risky. I think if you're friends with your exes, I mean, I can't control what you do, and if you are friends with your exes and you think it's very much possible, like, put in the comment section, explain yourself. But I mean, I think that distance is valid because I think it can even affect like future relationships, because how would your partner at the time, like, or how understanding are they to know that you're still friends with an ex? And you, it's not even that if you're friends with your ex in terms of cordial, you are not, like, if you see her you can say hi, fine, but like you guys text sometimes, she calls you. Quick intermission here, but you guys make sure that you're following me on all platforms. Follow me at Instagram at Is It That Deep Podcast. So on Instagram it is underscore it underscore that underscore deep. Please make sure you follow. And you can also follow my Instagram if you want. It's doing underscore ADM. And please make sure you're following. So if you're listening on Spotify, click that follow, please. It really helps me grow. And if you're watching on YouTube, you guys subscribe, like, comment. Like, it helps the algorithm. So please and share this podcast to your friends and family. I'm now on other streaming platforms like Apple Podcasts, so you can also see me there. So, and yeah, that's all. Thank you guys. Sometimes I think it just affects future relationships.
Of
That's when
course.
your boyfriend will be fighting you, your
Of
girlfriend will be
course.
fighting you. So,
Of course. I'm not saying I'm like I said.
so how possible
I
is it?
said if you're single, right? If you're single, you can be cool. You can have conversations with your exes or whatever. You can see them whatever. I'm like, if you're in a relationship with somebody or whatever, don't think about yourself. Even though you guys are just friends or whatever, you have to think about the person, him or her, like how they're feeling about you being friends with this person.
Yeah.
You cut the ties, like you just reduce or stop talking to the person completely, because like you wouldn't want that to be done to you. Again, also in terms of that Valentine's Day, whatever, your friends with your ex. I've had this experience before, Sha.
Don't tell me you bought your ex something on Valentine's Day.
No. I'm like, when your ex start comparing what you're doing for your current girlfriend and what you did for her.
Because you remain friends with your ex.
Yeah, something
You
like
see?
that. But I'm not saying I became friend with my ex or whatever. She saw it from another friend's, like, social media, like, oh,
So she now came to fight you.
like, Uche, like, I'm like, why you coming for me like that? What's up now? What's the happen? We're not together. You have a boyfriend.
That's why I say, like, it's very much possible to be. So it also depends on the reasons as to why people break up. Like, people break up, like you said, for different reasons. Some people, it might just be not that they don't even like each other. Some people, it might just be distance. Maybe somebody moved to, like, I know of some people who probably had relationships in, like, Nigeria, but then they moved to the United States. Like, it depends. Your partner might not be able to move here and vice versa. So that can derail, or that can affect, that can negatively impact your relationship, and you guys might have to break up. But that breakup is not because you don't love the person. So the thing is, exactly. So there's thousands of circumstances, right? And you guys can put different circumstances that you faced in the comment section. So there's things like that that happen, right? So it's usually in those cases, it's not like they don't love that person anymore. So I think maybe remaining friends or whatever can still maybe make it seem like, there's a possibility of us being together. But I feel like if the person is literally like XXX, yes, be cordial, but there has to be distance. They should not even. That babe, I'm very sure, was commenting because to an extent she felt some type of way like, he's doing this for this girl. He didn't really even do this for him. So did he even really like me like that?
But what people need to understand is that like there are stages in
Babes,
life.
protect your mental health. Guys, protect your mental health. Like if you need to do what's best for you. And now I don't promote ghosting. I think if you have issues, air your issues out and take that space that you need. Because you just give yourself unnecessary stress that you don't need. That's my take. Enough is a word. Is enough for the wise. Back to Valentine's Day because we have gone on a whole tangent, but it's okay.
So, what's the next question on the agenda?
All right. Let me look this up. You guys, 1 second. So we've touched on gifts. We've touched on how important Valentine's Day is to you. Seems like it's important to you. And we talked about who likes it more.
When I'm in a relationship.
When is in a relationship.
Exactly.
Okay. Thank you for the correction. So before I get into it, we're just going to define what love is. The definition I'm looking for is not here.
I can give you, sure.
Oh, yeah, give us your own definition.
I feel like love is a deep, affectionate feeling that one person have for the other. That's a simple definition I have for love. I don't think it's anything like
so
far away from what I just said.
Okay. But then the thing is, that should not, I don't even think that's I guess the definition they teach you in like primary school. If you think about it, there's people who have deep affectionate feelings towards an individual, but they don't communicate it correctly. And that's why we have toxic relationships, because you can clearly you can see that they both care for each other, but how they're showing it is just mentally draining. So can we truly define love the way you did? So let me look up my own definition.
I think you can.
Okay, defend your definition.
I think you can. You just said, there are people that feel that was a code, deep affectionate feeling for another person, but they don't communicate it properly. Yeah. Sometimes it might just be that the person don't feel that way for you. Or just mean that, you just poor at communicating. Just because you don't know how to communicate doesn't mean that you don't love the person. If you
cannot communicate your love effectively, that person is not going to feel loved.
But hold on.
That's not right.
If this is the thing, there's always like a base, like how you.
So, and what's the deep affection? Like, you can have deep affection, but in a toxic manner.
I don't even know if that's love. I think maybe that's just like infatuation. I don't know if that's love. But again, like, I feel like if you have the affectionate feeling for somebody and you don't know how to express it, right? Okay, that's different. But moving on, if you actually do have those deep affectionate feelings for the person, you'll be willing to improve your communication. So if that, improvement is not there, if you're not willing to hear, if you're not willing to listen, if you have so much pride, that means then you don't have those deep affectionate feelings. Because love can make you do things that can make you go out of character.
Yeah.
Can make you become like somebody that you're not used to. You understand? That means you love the person because you want to change to be better. You want to change to be. Some people know they are terrible people. Some people know they are harsh guys. There are a lot of dark guys. There are a lot of dark guys around. A lot of dark babes around.
By dark babes, it means like
a lot of like mean, toxic individuals out there.
Arrogant.
Arrogant.
selfish.
self-centered, like people,
Selfish is the worst.
you know. So basically, if you're that person and you love somebody, and the person, he or she, like, kind of communicate that to you, or you see that they don't like the way you treat them, you can change for
For
the
real.
person. Like,
But do people really change? I think we get to a point. Sorry, you guys, I'll give you my. I'll definition. I said a definition. I'll define love, and I will then speak on people changing. And then we will then raise one more thing in regards to Valentine and then just end the episode. So, definition of love. I'm going to give you guys a biblical definition as per being a Christian babe.
Pastor
Okay. So 1 Corinthians chapter 13 verse 4 says, love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. I think this is a proper definition of what love is.
Say it again. I mean,
Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. This is my own definition of love. If this is how you know if you truly love somebody, because again, to truly love someone, you're not jealous of your partner's successes, are you? You're not.
Yeah.
You want them to win. You want them to thrive. You're also patient with them. You're kind. You're not being, again, not arrogant. Like, you're not being selfish, or you don't do, like, the decisions you make, you're making decisions that would also propel them to be excellent in whatever it is that they do. Right? You're not overly trying to control. I mean, I don't want us to get into like traditional and like more, you know how there's like traditional relationships in terms of like the woman cooks clean, the guy pays for all the bills, but you know, there's also, actually, I don't want to go on to a whole other tangent, but that's my definition of love. Now, in terms of people changing, right? I think that, yes, when you truly love someone, you know, you would try to do better. You know, it should, but the thing is, I think for us, where we're somewhat already grown, we're both adults. The people who are listening, according to my analytics, y'all are adults as well, right? We're not really changing that much. Yes, we're going to evolve. We're going to do better. But there's certain core habits that we have. We can change, but we're not going to change overnight. It's going to take time and drilling for us to change.
But we can adapt.
But the thing is, are you really... And again, according to my definition, love is patience. But not everyone is that patient. So me, I'll say that rather than you meeting somebody thinking you can change them or they will change and evolve because they love you, supposedly, I would say that, bruh, go and look for somebody who, look, he already has the things that you want and loves you the way you want to be loved already, and just pick that one. Don't think you're changing no man. Don't think you're changing no woman. They only change if they really want to change. And even if they really want to change, they're not going to change overnight. So be ready to be patient. And not everybody's ready to be patient with them. So that's my own take.
Yeah. So let me just try to be a bit like magnanimous towards like women. No, let me just be a little bit
magnanimous.
Forgiving. So I feel like in terms of love, right? Women, like when a woman loves you, I feel like you know. When a woman loves a man, I feel like you know. When a woman loves a man, she shows him a certain level of respect, you know. And I feel like a man knows when a woman loves him.
Right.
I don't know if women know when men love them, love them, because I feel like women like kind of like.
It's not like women don't know. I think that
some women like majority sure.
Some
majority
shall like problems,
like
but it's okay.
majority. I feel like women kind of like use certain things to identify as a people like, oh, my love language is money, my love language is this. Like guys can see what you like and are willing to do that for you, show you a good time or whatever, and you would think in your head the guy loves you like that, because the guy is willing to take you out, take you shopping or whatever.
So again, it depends on what your love
Like,
language is.
like I'm saying, like there are different things that a guy could do for a woman that does not really mean that like he loves her. But women will like take it like, oh, this guy loves me, blah 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 blah. And that's why I feel like sometimes a lot of people.
But indeed, he's just playing you.
Well,
Surprise,
that's why I feel like
surprise.
sometimes, I feel like guys are very simple. We just like what we like, and sometimes
Which is what?
we just like I said, peace of mind. You know,
Yeah, peace of mind. Some guys want peace of mind. They want you to stay at home, cook, clean, take care of them. Then also, look, you have your own money. Like they want you to be dependent, but not too dependent because they want to still live their life. But then at the same time,
what have you been
they
listening to?
want you to now. They want to be able to go have multiple partners because yes, they are men and they are just polygamous. By I said polygamous. Is it polygamous? Not polygamous is when you marry multiple wives.
You're
They
listening
are
to your
just.
friends. Yeah, listening
No,
to your
no.
friends. All these things you're saying.
Hold
like, you're listening to your
hold
friends.
on. Actually, I don't think like as an individual, right? I actually don't think of
Black men don't cheat.
Hold lies, but some black men cheat. Some black men don't cheat.
We don't cheat.
Agreed. You guys are just my brother's friend, hence I know these boys. But it's okay. All right, so personally, like based off of what I said some seconds ago, I don't necessarily think of men this way, right? But I'm only saying these things because I know there's certain women who some people will address them as pick me, but I don't like that term, so I won't call them. I don't think they're pick me babes. I feel like people can do whatever it is that they want, right? But people will say like, oh, certain like my point is there's girls who willingly cook clean for you. Some girls are even down to the point that they'll even say yes, you can sleep with multiple people. Just let me know that that's what you're doing, and they themselves will not even be outside, right? By outside, I mean like they're not having multiple sexual partners as well.
Who the
So
girls?
I'm giving an example. So I'm
Okay.
saying like there's girls who are like, this. And like there's men who still treat them bad. And it's like, this babe has literally done every single thing on the face of the planet according to what it takes to please the man. You're cooking, you're cleaning, independent. Not fully like dependent on him, but like you still maybe have some money, so you're not like overly stressing him. You're letting him sleep around too. You're basically allowing him to like he's just living life, but yet he will still treat them bad. Maybe you even start beating them. Then they'll now some of them will die. Some of them will have to leave the marriage.
Can I say something?
One more second, then you now say your own. So I think that peace of mind point that you made, that's what men want. I feel like it's so broad. Like what peace of mind to you is different from peace of mind to another man. So what all men want in terms of peace of mind is not the same. Because I can also say for women want peace of mind and security. But that is broad. What security to me might be different from that woman. If I'm very much financially stable, I might not be looking for that in a partner. A lady who's maybe not as financially stable might want a man that is rich. Different takes. But I don't think women are too picky. I think different women have different things that they like. I think women are just more expressive with how they feel. Men have been told by society to not be as expressive with how they feel. So it looks like maybe women are doing too much or men are not. And the thing is, men don't express. They'll just cover and then be acting out. Oh yeah, you.
So
I rest my case.
So what you're trying to say is exactly what I've been saying. Just like I say, women are different. Men are also different, but I feel like men are very simple, and women are, in a way, complex. But there's a simplicity in that complexity.
But men are not though, because there's women who do everything that men supposedly want, and the men
No,
will still
but
mess
let
up.
me land down. Like, in that complexity I'm talking about, there's a simplicity in it. Like women want to be. I feel like some women like want to be treated with, want to be shown love. Like want the guy to show them that he care and effort. Want to see effort. It's not even about the money thing or whatever. You can spend $2,000 on a babe or $3,000 on a babe, right? And you buy rubbish, things that she doesn't care about. And you can
Very
spend
true.
like $400 or $200 on a babe, and it will be things. You target things that she actually cares about,
Yeah,
and she will love it better than someone that spent like 3K on her or stuff like that.
that's very true.
But we guys, right? You know, if you find a girl that like if you find a girl or whatever, like all she cares about is like the effort you're putting in. You know, when you don't put in effort or whatever, babes know. If you just want to show babes that, oh, I have money I can spend on you or whatever, she will
That's the
know.
thing. I'll say like, sorry, continue. Sorry, I
Like if you
interrupted.
wanna spend money on girls and like show them that you have money or whatever, I'll take care of you, blah blah blah. She will know. Like girls that just want fancy stuff, they're materialistic, they want those type of things or whatever. So like as a guy, you doing that for her or whatever, she can be submissive to you or whatever. She can be everything that you want her to be because you're that guy that provides all those things for her. But when that provision stops, when there's a little hiccup in your finances and you cannot be able to provide that for her, like there's a risk that those things, that hiccup will actually affect the way she sees you because like there's not much effort being put into what's it called, the like her just
Yeah,
like being flashy and all this stuff. She likes
yeah,
flashy stuff or whatever. But again, with women, like you actually put in effort. With whatever you, like I said, like you can spend $3,000 on a girl and it will not show because like
yeah.
you spend $200 or whatever. Like wherever you're the stage in life that you're in, and you express that like knowledge of the girl, like a knowledge of your partner, and you kind of like make her feel special, like target the things that she likes and avoid her pet peeves. She'll be okay. She'll love you because every single day, like you're doing things that make her smile. She's like, oh yes, this is it or whatever. Even when you have hiccup in your finances or whatever, then you still make effort to do with the what you have because that comes to communication. When like, she knows you have hiccup in your finances or whatever, like she knows that at least you are still trying. The
Right.
little you have or whatever, you're targeting those things that she actually loves. But with guys, like I feel like for myself or whatever, I don't really care about like expensive gifts or like all this stuff or whatever. I care about like a woman that wants to listen to me. I don't need you to say yes to everything I say, but I need you to respect the things that I want to say. Just like I would respect any woman I'm with, like what they're trying to say, my opinion. I feel like sometimes like when someone don't agree with your opinion, they don't want to listen to it.
Yeah.
And that's where the problem comes with men. Sometimes like a woman might not listen to won't argue with your opinion or whatever you're saying or whatever, but the way they handle it might just like put the guy off. Guys don't want to be disrespected. If you can disagree with me or whatever, but the way you communicate that to me or like listen to me, oh, I see what you're saying or whatever, but have you tried this other thing?
Yeah.
The guy will respect you more and you start seeing where he's going wrong. But if you come off to him like, you have like a standoffish attitude or like, he'll feel like this guy don't care about me. You only care about what I want to give to you.
Sure.
And that's when you start seeing the guy moving to another babe that will, you know,
Fulfill his needs.
exactly. And the same thing for guys too. If you're not putting in efforts, guys, if you're not putting in effort for your babe, no matter the stage of life you're in, no matter where you're in, another guy will do sure.
Period. Per.
Another guy will put in the efforts when
Plain
abroad. You know what I mean, sure. Yeah.
Hey, all right, guys. It's been a nice, long, interesting episode. So, all my girls, happy Valentine's to y'all. All my male listeners, happy Valentine's to y'all. Again, it's not worth feeling any pressure for Valentine's Day. If you're single, hang out with your girls. If
Facts.
you're in a relationship, hang out with your man or your woman.
For the guys, let's enter touch. You understand?
If you're a guy, hang out with your guys. And if you want to hang out with Uchi, send me a DM on Instagram. So again, if you guys are listening, I don't know if you follow the podcast Instagram page. I'm going to put an insert, but you guys really don't be. Please, I beg, like, I don't want to be begging all the time because, yeah, I'll just leave it at that. But you guys, make sure you subscribe. Thanks. Subscribe, comment too, like things we spoke about, you found interesting. Comment, subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. We're on Spotify, we're on Apple Podcasts. This year I'm trying to be more consistent, so episodes drop on Friday at 8 a.m. bi-weekly. So, but this Valentine's special might not necessarily drop on a Friday, just be aware. But thank you guys, thank you so much for listening. Like the people who tune in like every 2 weeks, I know you. I mean, I can't see who exactly, but thank you guys. Like y'all are. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Thank you to my special guest.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
Prince,
give them your IG.
Prince Uchechukwu Franklin Korocha, aka Obuagu1 of Ibonini. Get it right.
Wait, what does Iboni? Because okay,
of the
so
entire
Igbo
Igbo,
is,
the entire Igbo.
oh, the entire Igbo. Hey,
Obuagu.
mad. Odogu.
Yeah, they call me that too.
Odogu means like chief, Abi.
No, champion.
Odogu means champion. I thought it meant chief. Odogu, you bad. I feel left.
Oh, like it's also like, you know, your name given to like a prestigious person. Like you give it like, they just like call you Odogu if you like, you know, if you get mouths, yeah.
All right, let's, before we end the episode, let's do something fun for our guests. Actually, let's end the episode. Our production is saying, end it. All right, thank you guys. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Bye.